Hey guys, Sammy again. This time I'm going to be reviewing Sunset Overdrive. So, how can I explain Sunset Overdrive? Um, it's definitely one of the more unique games around.
Giddy up, little doggy.
To just give you a little bit of a backstory, it was set in the year 2027 in a place called Sunset City, and you're a character, well, you fully customizable character. I didn't spend too long on it, to be honest. And there's this company called Fizco that makes energy drinks. Now, I've always said energy drinks are the root of all evil, and this game proved it. They are bringing out this new drink, there's this party, you're one of the workers just cleaning up the place, and this new drink makes everyone turn into monsters. The game calls them OD because they are overcharged drinkers, and they've turned in these great big mutant evil monsters that just seem to want to kill you. And it seems very Raccoon City. They've kind of like cornered off all the city as this outbreak went out, and they've just said that it's like contaminated, let's just bubble it in and just kind of like hide the story on what's really going on. Now, onto the gameplay. It was very Infamous. It seemed to feel like a lot like an Infamous game when you were playing. Any Infamous players know that you can like press a button, you can kind of like hover for a bit when you've leveled up. That's what I kept doing because the game's so similar. It seems so very close to Infamous. I kept thinking that I could hover when you can't. You get around mostly by using zip lines and grinding on rails and everything and jumping across buildings. Everything like fans and stuff can throw you up in the air, and it's a lot of fun to get around. Once you've leveled up a bit, you can like push yourself forward during mid-flight. It's quite easy to get around the city. It took me a little while to get used to the grinding, moving about on the zip lines and everything. But once I was used to it, it was my main method of transport because it's very, very quick. So you've been thrown into this world with all these monsters in and everything. And your main goal is to get out. You're in this cage and you want to get out. You meet this crazy dude called Walter, and then you end up meeting an awful lot more groups of crazy people that you need things from, and you do crazy things for them to get these things. It is mental to play. It was really strange at the beginning. There were so many tutorials. It was like kind of like, oh, come on, let's skip, let's go. But I think that was the point. I think that was the joke. It was just strange. It was an awesome game to play. You get all sorts of crazy weapons. My favourite was this like rocket launcher type thing which shot out teddy bears and exploded everywhere. That was my favourite weapon. You could level up the weapons and add overdrives to them and upgrades and stuff like that, but to be honest, I didn't really dabble too much in that. I did the basics and had my like 2 favourite guns and stuff, but I think it's one of them where you can do it if you'd like. You can actually change your outfits of your character all the way through, which I didn't really dabble in either, but it's there. You can buy more weapons. I didn't get all the weapons. I got this cool laser gun, which was awesome. There is cell phones around the city where you can learn a lot more about the story and what happened and how it came to be, but I only found like 3. I was too busy going crazy and killing monsters. There was some points during the game where there was this crazy like tower defense type game where you had to like set traps around. You basically had this overcharge that you needed for upgrades and you had to do something to it, and it ended up making the OD come to you. So you had to like set traps to make sure that the OD didn't get to it, and that was quite strange. They got a little bit hectic at some points, but enjoyable little tower defense game. That was cool. Some of the monsters are absolutely mental. The one I hated the most was like the frost one, where it was just really hard to kill, and you could be grinding along and it would like shoot a ball of ice in front of you and you wouldn't be able to escape. So that was one of my least favourite monsters, but it made it very challenging. There was a lot of fun little missions, very crazy things to do. You can't really explain Sunset Overdrive. It was crazy, mental, insane. I loved it. So once I got past the bit where I thought I was in Infamous, I did really enjoy it. I thought it was a lot of fun, there was a lot of action, there was a lot of side missions as well. So if you wanted to like move away from the main quest, you could and level up a bit. The one major downside is it is an Xbox One exclusive, so those PlayStation 4 owners unfortunately won't be able to enjoy this game. But I would recommend it. If you have an Xbox One, give it a go. It is enjoyable, it won't let you down. So I'd definitely give it a thumbs up from me. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was mental, it was crazy. Hopefully I've put enough clips in here so you can see how mental and crazy it is. Don't forget, here at Sex, if you would like a very own copy of Sunset Overdrive, you can trade your items in for it, towards it, and get your very own copy. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, guys. Pop down in the comment section below what you thought of it, if you played it, whether you enjoyed the ending, which I'm not going to discuss, and I'll see you again soon, guys. Bye!